Hello and welcome to the GEM Tutoring Center's video on the Time Tracker program. This program allows you to track how long you spend on projects. And each project can have multiple sessions. So basically what the program does is it records your sessions and it calculates how long each session is. And then you can view the data in an Excel file that will show you how long you spent on each project and how long you spent in each session. So the first step is to download the program, and you can do that by going to this URL, github.com/gemyeshudur/time_tracker, and this URL is going to be in the description to this video. So the next step is to scroll down on that page and click on the zip file, the link to the zip file. That will take you to the page that has a download button. So you click the download button, you download it, you extract it from the zip file, and then you'll get this folder, which I'm about to show you. So I've already placed it on my desktop, so there's a folder right there. Okay, Time Tracker CHY. So I'll double click that and I'll scroll down. There's a bunch of files here, but the one that you're looking for is the application file. And it has a little floppy disk on the as the icon. Okay, so we double click that, and that will open the program, which looks like this. Okay, so you should see the buttons on the left side and the projects and the sessions on the right side. So again, I'm just going to go through it. The idea is that you have multiple projects going on in your life, and you want to be able to track how much time you spend on each one. So I'm just going to show you really briefly how to use this program, and it's free. You can use it any way that you like. So the first thing to do is to create a project. So I'm going to call this first project and hit enter. And you can update the project status. Projects can be ongoing or finished. Let's skip the project status for now and just start a session. Okay, so sessions are by project, so each project can have a session. And I'm just going to hit OK because I want to start a session for first project. So now it starts. It shows when it recorded the time, and the status is active. So the session is ongoing. Okay, so we can actually end the session, and we'll have to choose which session we want to end. And in this case, there's only one session, and the number is 1 because this is the first session we've ever done. So we'll click OK, and it ends the session, and it outputs a message box that shows you how many minutes long the session was. Okay. Now the next step is, let's say you want to view this information in an Excel sheet so that you can total up how much time you spent total in a certain day or on a certain project. So the first option is to export by date. Export just means get the data in an Excel file in this case. So I'll click that by date, and it says please check the time tracker folder for this file. Okay, so let's go back to our, see, there it is right there. It's a CSV file. So let's double click that, and we'll see that there's one session, right? And the session was 0 minutes long. That's okay. This is duration by minutes, session status, project name, and project status. Okay, so it looks kind of funky here, but really the date, this is just what happens when Excel gets date time strings, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, if you try to sort on start and end, it will still sort just fine. Okay, so that's how you export by date. Now we can export by project, and since we only have one project, it's going to be pretty much very similar to the other one. There's just going to be one entry, except that it's sorted by project ID. So the way to really show this would be to go here and create another project. Let's call it second project. Hit enter. Okay, let's start a session for second project and end a session for second project. Okay, all right. Then we're going to click export by project, and this is going to overwrite. It's overwritten what was there before. So let's click here, and you can see that there's two projects and they're both ongoing. Okay, and it shows these are sessions. So if we had 2 sessions for the second project, we'd have 2 entries. So I'm going to show you how that works. So let's say you start another session for the second project and another session for the second project. click OK, click Export by Project, go back here, open it. You're going to see that there's 2 entries because there's 2 sessions associated with that second project. But you see that there's 2, that this is sorted by project ID and all the project names line up. Okay, now I'm going to show you the Export by All Data option. That basically just shows you all the project and session information linked together in one table. So the start, end, duration, session status, etc., project name. Okay, so that's real quick. And there's one more option. You can delete all the data, and it's going to ask you, are you sure? And if you say yes, all the information that you stored is going to be gone. So be very careful about this. But you can refresh everything. What I would suggest before doing a delete all data is to back up all of these somewhere else outside of this folder, and then click delete all data. Okay? So if we delete all data, these are still going to be here. But let's say they're still going to be here, but they have all the old data, and you don't need to worry about that. If that's, you'll have to get rid of that if you want to delete all the data. Okay, so let's create another project. Let's call this third project, and let's create one more project called fourth project, and let's mark the third project as finished. If you finish it, then it's not going to appear in the project pane over to the right anymore. It's going to disappear, but it's going to still be recorded as a finished session. Similarly, when you start sessions and end sessions, when you start session, it'll be active, but when you end the session, it's going to be inactive and it'll disappear, but it's still recorded in the database. Okay, that sums up this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoy using the program. If you'd like to hear about when we release more videos, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.